hello there.
Hello and welcome to today's YouTube video. So this is a week in the life, and honestly it's the end of the week right now as I'm recording this. I just wanted to make a nice intro that actually made this video make sense. And honestly, this has been one of the strangest weeks of my life.
Yeah, perfect.
There was a day which was one of the worst days I've ever had in business, and then there was a day which is genuinely the best day that I have ever had in business. And I think that that is honestly just a depiction of entrepreneurship, being your own boss. But a lot of fun stuff has happened this week, and I'm actually just about to go out right now. That's why I'm wearing this like fancy dress. I'm going to a party. I'll try and get some footage there. It's this new brand that is essentially for entrepreneurs and influencers to essentially connect them, do speaking gigs, and like it sounds awesome. I'm going with my friend Holly. I just invited her and I'm buzzing for it, so that's going to be really, really fun.
Tell them what you just did. So we got a tomato, gave it a good old dunk in the tomato ketchup. That is wrong on all levels. You should literally go to jail.
Guys, so the external mic that I have plugged into my camera made some dodgy error. I don't even know what happened here. It was sounding something kind of like this. It's almost June. What? Where the heck is this the rest of this year gone? Basically, here's the lowdown. Here's what I was saying. And the good news is about me doing a voiceover is that I'm gonna just cut the mumbo jumbo and not ramble on like I sometimes have a little habit of doing. So basically, I was saying how I have been loving waking up early and literally leaving the house immediately rather than just doing my first unit of work. Because normally, like I said in my morning routine video, I do my first unit of work and then I go to the gym or to an exercise. My face there. Can we just rewind and show that again? Wow, damn girl, I'm pretty interested to see what I was actually trying to say there. Insightful, Lauren. So anyway, basically, I think I was saying about how I had a dream when my dad got shot that night and it was a pretty bad dream. But then I was saying that I needed to go to the class because I was running late. I really need to go back from the gym, and while I was in the class, I had a genius idea that involves this guy. I promise that this is the last clip in this video where my audio jack is effed up. But basically, you're just gonna have to stick around to the next video, which is gonna be coming out literally on Sunday. The day that it's coming out is the 2nd of June, okay? So if you're watching this before then, make sure you have smashed that subscribe, because this is probably my favorite video I have ever filmed in the history of my YouTube channel. And you know already that the videos that involve my dad are hilarious. I've done the 10,000 calorie challenge with him twice, but this one's better. This one is the best video that we filmed yet. It is hilarious and it was so much fun to record. Yeah, look at that face. Look at his face. He wasn't too excited about it, but hey, it's been filmed, it's happening, you need to subscribe. And now let's go back to the rest of what I was getting on throughout the week. So I feel like I kind of need to narrate this video because there are so many random clips. I've really got back in the love of vlogging at the moment. So then after that, basically what I did the next day, the exciting thing that I mentioned was that I actually went to get fitted for Invisalign in my teeth. So the footage that I got there, I got it on my phone. Honestly, it was so funny. So let's flash over to my healthcare clinic in Clapham Junction.
Right. That is amazing. Oh, hello there. Open a little bit. Yes, perfect. And then close.
Sorry,
open. Open. Yeah, perfect. Okay.
The air like really gets in your lungs. Like it feels like I'm really oxygenated now. That is a 3D scan of my teeth. How cool is that? It calculated how I bite, and so it's placed my teeth perfectly. It's so cool. That's like my teeth if they were in, what are those things that old people have? Now it's just designing how my teeth should be. Oh yeah, look at those gnashes. Look, they've even whitened them for me. This is genius. Good marketing for them. Oh, the before and after. See, there's not too much change, but it's just this tooth here. So that's the before, and then that would be the after.
See as well.
And the yeah.
That part. So
and the bottom teeth as well.
If we look at it from this.
Wow, look how perfect my lower teeth are gonna be. So that's how they look now, and this is how they're gonna look after. Oh, my smile is gonna be so good. We are back at the present moment right now, and this is so exciting. So I invested in a new lens for my camera. Now this is like the dog's bollocks lens. Like, and by the way, people who are American get so confused when I say the dog's bollocks. It basically means the real deal, the shizzle, the best of the best. And this lens is basically, oh, it's so good. I don't know how to work it, but I'm gonna learn, and so I'm committed to that because I want to take amazing photos. The music's kind of loud and I'm worried I'm gonna get banned because of copyright. I'm training lower body today in a different gym to normal. I wear knee sleeves and I use a belt as I squat. Sometimes I also wear Addy Powers, which are my shoes. I'll leave all this stuff like linked below just so that you know for ease.
I got plans, I got things to do. Gotta do my hours, do my hours. Why is everything so damn hard? Gray skies and rain clouds. I postpone everything, worrying about stupid things. When is it my turn to start living?
That is so tough, but it's so good to mix up the movement every once in a while. I used to be a powerlifter, so I was doing like super heavy the whole entire time. Powerlifting workouts a lot. I do not have time for that. It's not optimal for productivity gains inside the business. One leg at a time, starting with the weaker leg. Okay, so for the next movement, I'm putting on my squat shoes and I'm gonna do something called a sissy squat. So it's using this machine here. So I've never seen this actually in another gym before. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna show you what I do. It's a bit of a killer long set, but it's pretty fun because obviously I'm not normally ever doing this many reps. So because I don't do so many reps so often, it's actually bearable. So I'm gonna set my camera up somewhere.
Cause I remember growing up, we rode our bikes all over town, spending all our cash on candy bars. And no one ever told us that tomorrow it might not be gone. Sunny days replaced with weed.
That is pure cardio. Seriously though, because I've been doing more circuit training and stuff, it makes stuff like that so much easier. Like, it actually makes my weight sessions so much easier. So definitely recommend doing some sort of cardio at least once a week. So in between each set of sissy squats, I then do the lying hamstring curl. I don't have one of them in my gym, so I love using that machine. The reason why I alternate between them is honestly just because I find that it makes my workout go faster. That is typically how I train. I'll alternate 2 workouts. It makes workouts go faster. Try it, let me know how it goes. If you do that too, make sure to smash the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do so. And then I've got a couple more exercises left and then I'm gonna be done here in the gym. Currently been in here for just about 39 minutes now. I wear a Fitbit in the gym because I like to know how long I've been in the gym for. I don't use it to track calories. It's honestly just so that I can see the amount of time that I have spent in the gym. I obviously know that I could use a stopwatch or something, but I just like to wear this. As you know, it allows me to just quickly and easily see it, and it's really also helpful when you're doing cardio and other things like that. Again, this is not sponsored at all, but I'll leave the one that I have down below, and I like it. But then to track my steps and stuff, I use my Oura ring, so again, I'll leave that link below. If you ever like want to know a resource about something, like, I typically leave things linked in the description just for your ease. Whether it's an affiliate link or not, I just like to make sure that things are easily accessible for you. But anyway, I am all wasting time here chatting, and I kind of look like a weirdo because there's like a bazillion people around me. I always forget that there's people around me while I'm vlogging because I'm just like so immersed talking to you. But yeah, let's get on with some final workouts. I have no idea if you can hear me because that music is so loud. But anyway, so this is like, this machine is what I like to call like, I don't know, like a 1% machine, right? So you might notice how in the majority of my workouts that I've shown you ever since I've just making workout vlogs for like 4 years, I focus on compound movements that use a lot of, they're multi-joint movements essentially, but it means that you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, right? This type of machine, I feel like if you're a beginner, don't bother focusing on that. Focus on things where you're gonna get a lot of bang for your proverbial buck, right? So the amount of time you spend in the gym, you get more out of movements where you're doing like squats, deadlift, bench, overhead press, like a lot of core, a lot of muscles in one go. So this is a 1% movement. Even I don't bother doing that, and I've been training now for like 5 years. I just find it to be a waste of my time. It could be good if you're injured, if you want to bring up weakened muscles, like if you want to balance muscle groups out. But I don't know, I did single leg press, that's perfect. And so I just wanted to add that in here. And I am not saying that in all workouts, all you need to do is compound movements. That is an extreme. I'm saying that like for the majority of the workouts, 2 to 3 compound movements and then 2 to 3 accessories. The bish bash bosh, you're sorted. So that could be an accessory exercise, but realistically, beginning stages, better accessory exercise is probably something like the lying leg curl that I showed you, or the leg extension that I'm about to show you now.
Start living. 'Cause I remember growing up, we rode our bikes all over town, spending all our cash on candy bars, and no one ever told us that tomorrow it might not be gone. Sunny days replaced with weekend jobs. I don't wanna turn back time, I just wanna feel that I'm living life with clarity.
Okay, that is me done. So that was a good workout. And a quick little voiceover just to put in here as well. Lauren, look at you. Oh my god, that is a face and a half. But anyway, as I'm editing this video, I'm now decided that I'm gonna edit one of my videos per week. But I just wanted to add this voice note because that song was so relevant to what I am about to talk to you about, because I have had so much clarity this week. That's why that week was so good for me, and I'm going to dive into that now, and you're going to learn a lot from this, by the way. So make sure you smash that thumbs up if you haven't already. And I'm enjoying editing this video, even though I don't normally edit my own videos. It's really actually giving me more clarity as well, not only in my business but also my content, which is really, really cool. Obviously that's not my typical type of workout. Now here's why this week was so random. So I had a day where I was just so frustrated, like nothing was making any sense in my business. I was trying to essentially align all my products to make them match up and make sense, all my different programs, and I just couldn't figure out, like it was so frustrating. Like I could not make sense of anything. I need to illustrate this on the whiteboard, okay, because otherwise this is not gonna make any sense. And this is such a learning lesson for anyone who's trying to build a brand, trying to build a business, or just trying to be successful in whatever area it is that you're trying to be successful in when it comes to work, right? So here's how my business used to look, okay? So my old products that I had were, of course, they're all, I've got abbreviations here, so I'm going to explain them all. I had Impact Through Influence, which was a course which taught people how to build their personal brand, and then Impact Your Niche, which is a lower price program that teaches people how to find their niche so that they can start building a business or a brand, and then Online Fitness Business School, okay? So they were 3 separate things. Impact Your Niche kind of led into Impact Through Influence, but it wasn't really clear. It didn't make too much sense, and basically this and this were like 2 separate businesses. They didn't interlink. People were always asking me, should I invest in Impact Through Influence or should I do Online Fitness Business School, because it wasn't clear which one they needed. And if they had one, then they wouldn't have needed to purchase the other one, because there was no, like, it just didn't make sense, okay? So I have been banging my head against the wall, literally trying to figure out how I could make this make sense for the last year. And the reason why I couldn't make it make sense is because I was really attached to this idea of Online Fitness Business School. So I love the program. The program has got students amazing results from all around the world, hundreds of students, but the problem was I was attached to that idea. And then I've made a whole entire podcast about this, so I'm going to leave that as the very first link in the description box below. You need to go and listen to that podcast episode of Impact School. Make sure you subscribe to Impact School if you're interested in business and building a brand. And so I was like getting so frustrated, guys. Like I couldn't figure it out. I've been making a good amount of sales, which means that tons of people are getting the help that they need, but it hasn't been at the level where I knew I could achieve, okay? I knew that this is like a multi-million-dollar business. Like I know it is. Like I'm so confident that my products are that good, but I just couldn't figure out, like, okay, why am I getting stuck? Like, why is it never going above X amount of sales per month? And then basically, like, I did a consult. I'm not going to go into the whole detail here, okay? But let me just tell you that basically what has happened now is I had this moment of clarity. And I realized, okay, what if? Like, I just kind of said to myself, like, what if? What if I tried this? And then I went down the path. Like, I like to think about it as like a, kind of like a slide. Like, you go down and then, like, what if this happens? Then what would happen? And what would the consequences be? And so on and so forth. So I recommend you do that whenever you're trying to make a big decision in your life. So I was like, what if this happen, oh, this might happen, or this might happen, and then this might, like, and just thinking about what the most probable outcome is. And guys, I came up with a solution, which is like, okay, online fitness business school, I don't need to have online fitness business school, because I realized that everyone who was joining online fitness business school, they wanted to start online fitness coaching. So I suddenly thought, okay, well, here's what I can do. I can make online fitness business school become a program which is 6 weeks to start online coaching. But I was still attached to that fitness coaching. Like, I was like, in my head, I knew that it could work for any niche, but then I was like, it's so much more powerful just to market to one particular niche. But then I did a poll in a Facebook group that I had for a free program that I did a couple weeks ago. And I basically put this on the screen, and these were the answers pretty much. And so like, you can clearly see that people wanted the one which I came up with, which was like impact your online business, 6 weeks to start coaching. There was no niche specific name in there, like fitness wasn't in there. So I was like, this changes everything. Like, my whole entire business is just about to change, because now I have the impact incubator. Okay, so the impact through influence kind of evolved into the impact incubator. I've now had my first group of students go through the program, and then I realized, and I made it very apparent, the impact incubator is only now for people who already have an online coaching business and experience doing one-on-one work, so online coaching or consulting, and now they're at a stage where they need to scale, so they need to bring in a more scalable model, because doing one-on-one forever, like, you can do that forever, but some people don't want to do it forever. They want to actually take their business up to multiple six figures, and that, well, 6 figures, the first 6 figures I'd say probably, and probably then multiple figures, oh my god, my words are blending together now, multiple 6 figures thereafter. And so the impact incubation is designed to do that, because it teaches people how to create a group coaching based model. So that was fine, like, that was nailed already on this. I already had that sorted on this side, to be fair. But then guys, I realized, like, okay, online fitness business school is becoming impact your online business, 6 weeks to start online coaching in whatever niche it happens to be. And the cool thing is, right, this teaches how to do one-on-one coaching, whereas the impact incubator teaches how to do a group coaching based model. So people who complete impact your online business, not immediately, but like, let's say in a year from now, maybe 2 years from now, they can then move up to the impact incubator once they've reached a level where they have enough testimonials, where they have enough experience, and where they can move to that group coaching based model. Now look, not all of them will ever need to, not all of them will ever want to, but if someone starts their online coaching business and then they love it so much, they want to make it more scalable, then it will be time for them to join the impact incubator. Now look, some people will start straight off as the incubator. They won't need to go through this program and then into this program, but some people might. And then the other realization was that I came out with this new program called Impact Your Social Media, because that's what people were asking for. They were asking me, like, Lauren, how can I make sales on social media? How can I build a social media presence that actually makes a difference? Because guys, for sure, like, I may not have the biggest audience in the world, I may not even have the most engaged audience in the world, but my audience are people of buyers. And realistically, if you're getting 2,000 likes on your photo, but you know, you're making sales from that, whereas if you're getting 10,000 likes, but you can only make like $20, like, I know which one I'd rather have. I'd rather have like the less amount of vanity metrics and the more amount of people actually buying from me, because I know that I can actually help them more. And my people are biased, you guys are awesome, and that means that I can help you to the best degree possible, right? And that's because I'm so confident in my programs. So I teach how to make amazing programs, and I teach like all of that inside of the Impact Your Online Business and inside of the incubator. Whereas Impact Your Social Media is a perfect like accompaniment to either Impact Your Online Business or the incubator, because it teaches you how to dominate social media, build an engaged audience, create binge-worthy content, and also turn your followers into customers, right? Because realistically, all that sales is just a byproduct of value. And if you can sell something to someone, and because like people are only going to buy if they need it and they see the value, and then I'm obviously going to teach you inside of incubator and on Impact Your Online Business, like how to actually treat them right so that they get the results, right? So all of that stuff, and then basically Impact Your Niche, like that is just like a lower price program that if people don't invest in Impact Your Online Business or Impact Your Social Media, then I can like downsell them to Impact Your Niche. And then I have other programs as well, like a program about how to get brand collaborations, but I don't really think I'll ever like promote that too much. I'll only downsell it to people who don't invest in Impact Your Social Media, or I'll give it as like a bundle on the back end of a free 5-day challenge or a free webinar or something along those lines, because you always have to sweeten the deal. And if I can sweeten the deal by adding a freebie, because like you have to give people the thing that people want the most is like what you have to give them for free as a bonus, because then they're gonna buy, because they're gonna be like, oh my god, I get it for free. People want brand deals, but really like I know what they need is their own business. Like it's just a fact of the matter. You guys have seen my videos about like getting dropped by Gymshark and all things like that. So basically that's how it looks now. Wow, that is really messy. And what I'm also going to be doing on top of the incubator is I'm going to have an impact mastermind. That's going to be like a high ticket thing, whereby we do like quarterly retreats all around the world, like included in your investment and things like that. But I'm only going to bring that out when I've already got like 5 people who are directly interested, ready to make the commitment. And in that I'll teach like how to create passive income models, and like leverage programs. Like mine are all courses, like my shizzle. That's what I'm going to teach my high level people, because you can't bring out online courses until you have the experience with the one-on-one work, and the group coaching. And then after that is when you can bring out like the info products and stuff, because I have so much clarity and it feels so good. Like explaining that, like it might kind of be a bit confusing if you don't necessarily understand like sales funnels and stuff, but to me it makes so much sense. Like people can start with impact your on, they literally, I don't even know if you can see that. Let me just see. Okay, yeah, oh my god, you can see it easily. Ignore all this. So like, okay, let me show you. So basically, where's my whiteboard clearer? I don't know where I put that. I feel like it's probably like right under my nose. Does anyone else do that? Like I always lose things. I put them down and like it should be so obvious because I had it in my hand like 5 seconds ago. Because what is wrong with me? I sometimes actually, like, how can I run a business when I can't even find a whiteboard marker? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what? Oh, it was literally right there. Okay, so here's how it looks, guys. I just want to explain this out so that you guys fully understand. I did a whole podcast on this. Okay, so basically here's like the order in which I'm going to be like marketing it. So the first thing that I market to people is impact your online business, okay? 6 weeks to start online coaching in no matter what niche. So literally it is so step by step. I filmed all the content. It felt so good because it is literally like so actionable. Like, because I realized that people don't need more content, they need more implementation. So this is like an implementation program. I literally tell them what to do on the exact day of the week and everyone gets lifetime access to all my programs too. So you have impact your online business. Then next, you can either go to, there's like a couple of options, right? So you could either go to, let me just make that a bit, let's make it like a nice flow like this actually. I have an idea. So we have impact your online business, and then you could either go to impact your social media or the incubator, right? Now if you don't invest in impact your online business, maybe it's because you don't yet have a niche. So I'll do impact your niche if they don't buy. Okay, so then that's basically how that's gonna work. And then after impact your social media, you could go to the incubator, which is gonna be amazing, because this is obviously high level. And then like you could also go the other way, right? The incubator people could also join impact your social media too, as time goes on. And then in the future, like we're gonna have the mastermind, and then if they don't invest in impact your social media, this is something which I've kind of like, I haven't launched it yet or anything, but then we can go, they can go to the brand collaborations course. And then the cool thing is like with the incubator, you get like a bunch of freebies as well, like impact your launch. There are other things too. Oh, messenger bots, messenger bot course, like probably like impact your bots or something like that. So basically guys, that's how it looks. I feel like, yeah, it's just pretty, it just makes so much sense, you know? It just makes so much sense, and I'm so happy with it. Damn, it feels so good. It makes so much sense. Like my life makes sense. It's all under the umbrella of Impact School. Like, I have goosebumps as I think about it. So I'm gonna be able to help so many people now, and that's basically that. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you have hit that subscribe button. Next video that you're gonna see is hilarious with my dad, and let me give you a clue. It's to do with us swapping lives for the day, but like something specific in our lives. So you might have already seen me talk about it on my Insta stories if you follow me there. But yeah, make sure you follow me there if you don't, and I'll see you in the next one, guys, on Sunday. Bye.